Hello, Specialist here today, and today I have a special Black Ops gameplay. It's not really a special Black Ops gameplay, but in light of Black Ops 2 coming out, I'm gonna post some Black Ops gameplay, and yeah, it's from theater mode. I don't really like it, but this is like 2 months ago I got this gameplay, but what I really want to talk to, in light of all the new games about to come out in a few months, I'm gonna do like my top 10 video games that I've gotten, played, or I like in the past probably 10 years. I haven't played a ton of games, but these are my top 10 that I like. And yeah, here we go. My number 10 is Assassin's Creed Revelations. This is underrated Assassin's Creed. It has a very good multiplayer. I love the multiplayer. I love the story to it. It leads into the next one very well. I love the graphics in it. The graphics look a lot better, more clean, more smooth, sharp, whatever. Looks really good. I like how Ezio's growing up, and he's still a badass. And the only reason it's not higher is because they didn't had a ton. Feels like the exact same game as the other ones, but I mean, it is supposed to be an Assassin's Creed game, so they didn't add a whole lot, but it was still a very good game, and I did enjoy it a whole lot. And my number 9 game is Halo 3. I really do need to get into playing more of the games, but I didn't play the ones before this, which I never had an Xbox, so there's no really way. So I might get the anniversary edition of the other Halos, but this Halo, the first one I did play, I did enjoy it. I haven't got into the multiplayer as much as Call of Duty. I don't know why, I just enjoy Call of Duties more, and I still do love the multiplayer, but it's not as addicting to me as the Call of Duty ones, but I still do love the campaign and the multiplayer. It's very fun. I played ODST and Reach. I liked Reach a lot. A lot of people, for some reason, don't like it. ODST, it wasn't the best Halo they've come out with, but I did almost beat it on Legendary with some people, but I didn't finish. But yeah, otherwise, my number, I think it's 8 game is Call of Duty Black Ops, which you're watching right now, if you are watching. Which, I do think it's an underrated game. Most people will either say they hate it or they'll say it's underrated, which it is a very underrated game. To me, it's the probably third best game in the series, maybe second. I do like it a whole lot. I like the multiplayer. Only problem is the multiplayer does get slow at times, but it's still very balanced. Underrated Call of Duty that's very good. Graphics aren't the best, but graphics don't always make a game, which people complain about graphics and how they need to improve, but I didn't care that much. It's a video game. I play it. I enjoy it. And yes, I do get mad. All the Call of Duties you get mad. All the games I get mad at. But I did enjoy this game a whole lot, and it is hopefully going to brighten up even more in Black Ops 2. And let's see what my next game is. I have most of the game just sitting here already. Assassin's Creed 2. This is going to be a very heavy-weighted Assassin's Creed lineup, because I do love all the Assassin's Creed. The second one, this is probably the best campaign, or not campaign, story mode version of it. It has the best one. It might not have had, did it have? Yeah, no, it didn't have the campaign, the multiplayer yet. But I did like the story mode of this one the best. It was just very good. I liked how you could update things, get better weapons. Assassin's Creed, the first one, did help lead into that. They just put the bases of the weapons and the mechanics out there. I love that game. But this one just kind of advanced it a whole lot and put a better sense of the assassin in the game. I just love this game a ton. It isn't my favorite Assassin's Creed, but we'll get into that next. Because I think the next one is Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. This game kind of expanded and made the system in Assassin's Creed 2 more fluent and easier. And they did add more mechanics to it. The way you kill people, the animations, I like that. Added a ton of customizable things from the cities and buying stuff, buying areas, having to actually earn those areas instead of just having you have to rebuild things, you have to earn it and then buy it to refurbish it and get it, which I think is really cool. The campaign's really good. There's a good lead-in after the next one. He's still a badass and he's a little older, and he's learned a lot, so I like how Ezio's grown through the games and like I just like the whole thing. And the multiplayer, that's the one I played the most. I really do like the multiplayer. And next game would be what I think this is number 4. And this controversial game that's gotten a ton of hate for what happened to it at the end in Mass Effect 3. I, again, haven't played Mass Effect 1 and 2, and I don't like myself for it. I would get the games, but I have no money to do it, and I want to save up to get a mic. But this, the time I played it, I did fall in love with the game. I love this game. I love the campaign. People did say it's supposed to be an RPG, and it turns into more of a third-person shooter, which I don't mind. RPG players would mind, but I don't mind because I do like shooters. I play shooters all the time. So this game, the controversy at the end, yeah, they did lie about the end and stuff, which is stupid. But I still love this game. Campaign and everything's great. The multiplayer is interesting. I like the multiplayer. I didn't expect it. I thought, when I first bought this game, I thought it was a third-person shooter, not supposed to be an RPG. So I was expecting the natural third-person shooter multiplayer. But no. And it's not a bad thing. I like it. But yeah, this is one of my favorite games. I love it. And I'll keep playing it no matter how strange the ending is. And the next one's Skyrim. Who doesn't like Skyrim? I mean, come on. Great graphics, great gameplay. God, I don't even know what else to say. This is just a great game. They added Dawnstar. I haven't gotten to that yet. I don't have the money right now. But I love this game. One of my favorite games of all time. It is just crazy how they can create all this stuff and put it into a game. And it advances itself. It creates new missions by itself. And the graphics are amazing. If you're on the computer, you can get mods for it, I've seen some of the mods which are insane. I love it. One of my top games. This is my third one out of 10. So this is one of my favorite games of all time. And next one is Minecraft, which I would think you could figure that out by like that. If anybody's played it, I'm pretty sure gets addicted to it. Unless you just don't have patience or something. I don't know. But I do love Minecraft. Everybody probably can tell why. It's just fun. I thought I hated it at first. I thought it looked stupid at first, but I got addicted to it when I first started playing it. And I've been hooked on it ever since, and I'm now making videos on it. And then number 2, which this is not on Xbox or PS3 or computer or anything, which is Kingdom Hearts 2. This is probably, I would say, as it is number 2, one of my favorite games of all time. I played the campaign. I keep saying campaign. Story mode, tons of, like probably 7 times I played through it. On normal, I think I beat it on hard once. And people say the first one's better. I like this one better. I just like the fighting mechanics and everything. I like the story better. The first one I can never beat. I just kind of, I don't know. But this one I really do like. I enjoyed this one a ton. I love the story mode. I love everything about this game. And there's not really much that kills it for me. There are certain parts that kind of slow down on me, but I do. Otherwise, this game's amazing. I love it. And then the last one, if you couldn't figure out already why I wouldn't name this game earlier, then you probably figured out that it's going to be number 1. And it's Call of Duty 4, which I think is the best Call of Duty. It's come out, one of the best games of all time. It kind of, I don't know. I love this game. I love that game. It's kind of it started out the first-person shooters a whole lot. This game advanced first-person shooters to, if it didn't come out, they wouldn't be as popular as they are right now. They just advanced everything about the first-person shooter. They advanced Call of Duty series. It just overall is one of the greatest games of all time, and I love it because it did so much innovation from 3 to 4, and and how balanced this was is just amazing to me. I mean, it did have its bad sides, but in a large part, it was very balanced. So that is about it. This gameplay is wrapping up. I hope you enjoyed my top 10 of my games. And if you would, post your top 5, top 10, top 100 games in the comments. And if you enjoyed, please rate and comment. And if you want more, then please subscribe. And thank you and goodbye.